What's going on, guys? It's Tony from Lone Wolf Paintball, and today we are talking our custom Dye M3 Pluses.
And why? Because who's the best source for custom paintball?
That would be lonewolfpaintball.com, of course. So enough of the shenanigans. Let's just jump right on into our custom M3 Pluses done by none other than Arc Anodizing. Ryan over there does an absolute amazing job. So we sent this one to him, and boy, oh boy, they turned out really, really well. You want to start with price points or colors? What do you want, or the gun itself? What do you want to talk about?
Well, everybody wants to know what the price is, right?
The price is our custom ones available in 6 different colors, anywhere from 1s of 2s to 1s of 3s. They're $17.95. So it's M3 Plus, custom anodized, coming straight from the Dye Lab, which is different from their normal stuff. And we'll get on into that in just a second. But yeah, $17.95, getting that right off the rip. So 6 different colors available. On the table right here is our blue ice. And over here, I have our red ice. And then we'll talk about the other colors here in just a couple minutes. So we're gonna set that beautiful red ice off to the side. We're gonna talk about what comes inside of the box, Mark.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? It is the Dye M3 Plus and it is the Dye Lab. So what is in the box? So down here, oh my goodness, what do you think's in here, Mark?
Is that the photosynthesis charging pad?
That's the charging pad that comes with it. It's supposed to be, completely, what do they call that?
Wireless?
Wireless, but it has to plug in somehow, right?
Yeah, the pad plugs in, but then the gun doesn't have.
You can lay your gun on top of the pad that's inside of the box.
Does it charge phones too? I don't remember.
That would be a question for Devin at Dye Paintball. I am not going to say that on video because I am not 100% certain, but I know it does charge these beautiful markers. So we'll take that sleeve off and we will dive right on into what is inside of... Is this one in your way, Mark?
No, we're good.
Okay, so what's inside of the box? So first things first, you're coming with your... You can see actually on the barrels.
Teaser color.
Can't see what... Yeah, you don't even know. That one's on the wall. You got 2 different barrel backs that come with the guns. This one happens to be a 6.84. We'll pull the other one off here in a minute, but you can see the most important thing, it's the Dye Lab. These are the ULS barrels, but can you see that lab on the camera?
Not really.
Not really, but it's engraved. It says Dye Lab, and we'll kind of dive into that in a minute here, what that actually means. Over here, you've got your USB charging port, and then here is a full rebuild kit, M3 Plus rebuild kit for the gun. You get your O-rings, pretty much everything. We'll dive on in there and see. I know there's screws and most importantly O-rings. So rebuild, and then detents that are going to go on that eye-pipe system, an extra bolt tip as well. So you've got the full rebuild kit, kind of shows you what's inside. Bam, and then here, this is what a lot of people or collectors want to see. This is the certificate of authenticity, signed by the man himself. It is BWing. These guys have over 50 plus years of experience, kind of coming up with different ideas and designs over all of those years. Some of them custom, very, very custom, like these projects that we have on the table right now. So certificate, one of these are going to be a, what's that say, 2 of 2?
Yeah, so it says 2 of 2, but then it says 12 of 22. So explain. Explain yourself, sir.
That's the date. That's.
Oh, that's the date?
Yeah, that would be the date.
Okay.
December of 2022.
Oh.
Mark.
Well, I can't read that from here.
Okay, I thought your camera's so good you could get in there. So that's just the date. Like I said, these runs are 1 of 2s or 1 of 3s. So custom, completely custom, depending on what color you guys are going with. And we're gonna get into all the colors. So that certificate is very important to a lot of collectors out there. Then you have, obviously, you have your Dye lube. And then you have your Dye barrel cover with one of their full nice little Dye toolkits, Allen wrenches and dental picks and all that cool stuff on there to kind of work on the marker. And then it is your user manual, and it is a USB that plugs obviously into your computer. So you got you fully set up here.
Question for you,
Go ahead.
Maybe a dumb question.
Yeah.
So it comes with 2 different barrel backs?
Yes, it does.
Okay, is that standard with the M3 Plus, or is that exclusive to these custom?
That is standard as well.
Okay.
So let me just get this tucked right back on in there and close this up, and we're gonna get that off to the side.
So I want to be clear about something. So these weren't guns that we bought, sent to Arc to have them stripped and then re-anodized later on. These were raw guns sent directly from Dye to Arc, then back to Dye to be reassembled by BWing himself, and then sent to us. So they've been all touched by only super professionals and no weird salespeople.
These are touched by super professionals only, and yes, these started out as raw bodies. We picked the anode. They were shipped out anode and then put together by professional hands, and now here they are in the shop, ready to go and coming in 6 different colors. If you guys don't know, just a real quick recap on the M3 Pluses. These things got the FL21 bolt system, Hyper 6S Pro regulator. You've got the different trigger on there, BWing trigger itself. You got the beautiful display screen. Does your camera show these?
I can see the screen when it turns on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they're full color display screens. These bad boys have different player profiles. You can do all sorts of things. Hook these up to the computer and program them to however you want. We have a full video on it. We actually had a die guy come in from out of town. That was a couple years back, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got a full video on exactly how to navigate through these systems. MOS Air, you've got that nice slaps ASA as well. Obviously, toolless bolt removal, feed neck with the thumb wheel, you name it, it's got it. 2-piece, the die barrel system, as we've already talked about previously. So let's see what this one got. I know they come 684, and we're talking the standard 689s. And just,
you should have pulled out that patented Gen 4 eye pipe while you had the
oh,
barrel off.
yeah, the Gen 4 eye pipe. Okay, Mark's really diving on in. So you got your eye pipe. If you guys don't know, this is an eye pipe system. Has the detents built in right on there. So if you guys do happen to break paint, you don't have to do too much cleaning. This eye pipe really helps out with that. Pretty much self-cleaning when you got that soft tip bolt that comes in here as well. So
just don't dry fire your gun without the barrel, because that pipe will fly.
100%, and we see that all the time. So let's get that sucker right on back in there. We're going to turn it back off since you already showed the screen. It says bye-bye. So pretty much other than that, we want to go through some colors, Mark, because we have, like I said, we got full videos on what all the specs and text of what this thing does already.
Yeah, there's plenty of information on what an M3 Plus is. It's nothing new, but the colors are. So let's see the eye candy.
So the eye candy, as I said already, here is our blue ice version. Very nice. We have our red ice as well, which obviously it's a Lone Wolf staple. It's one of our customs. It's like the red and black with a little bit of white or silver here. Looking super crispy. I like this one a lot. So one of my favorites here, and then we've got 4 other colors for you guys to take a peek at. We will start here.
Do you know which ones are the 2 of 2s and which are the 3 of 3s?
I personally don't know. I do not, but I know that either it's only 2 and 3 have made of each. So this one's the Kawasaki. Coming with that kind of like that triple fade. You got black to purple to green at the tip, and then you've got your splashes, gold and red splash. Very nice, super unique. I like that colorway a lot. The next one up is really nice, Mark, because it's the Krypton.
Yeah,
I don't know how
one.
you want to personally describe this one, but it's pretty. I like it a lot. You're talking silver, lime greens, blacks, and then the fade completes itself at the end of the barrel tip up here. So obviously coming from the back of the gun up to the tip, very nice. So I like that. That one's called Krypton. And then we will move right on over to here. This one, as we could guess, as any paintball player would be.
Is it the Rastaman?
It is the Rastaman. So a lot of people like their medication out there. So here's the Rasta. We got the red to yellow, oranges to green. So coming together along very nice there. I like the fade on that one, obviously. It's a fan favorite. These guns shoot super amazing.
And if you guys got the Rasta, was it the i4s back in the day?
Yes.
How can you not pick up the M3 Plus to match?
100%. And this one, I don't know, it might outbeat the Rasta with fan favorite. It's the Dark Matter. I believe this was something Call of Duty-ish, I believe. Mark, any idea?
I play Super Mario Brothers. Anything after that, I have no idea.
That's fair. We got a lot of nerdy guys around here, or gamers per se. It's not really nerdy, but I like to play.
I look at that and I think Galaxy.
Yeah,
like the little
me
speckles,
too.
the stars.
I think Fitz was like, yo, Dark Matter. I believe this is a Call of Duty. I'm almost... put in the comments below. But this came from there and super pretty. I like it a lot.
Sharp.
But yes, it reminds me of like a different Galaxy. Very pretty. A lot of people. We did these on another custom gun as well, and people liked them a lot. So anyways, these are our custom die M3 Pluses. And I think Mark hit it on point when he said, like, these were raw bodied guns done by obviously professional anodizers, assembled by professionals themselves. And here they are, and coming with a lot of nice, good features. And the price point isn't too shabby at $17.95 for custom built guns from the Die Lab. So.
People sleep on the M3 Plus, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
We hear other brands, people always say they like more. I think this is an amazing marker that doesn't get half the credit it's due. And now with these new colors,
there's no, I 100% agree. Super smooth shooters. The programmability of these markers, the technology built in with these things. No other gun on the market has a full color. Would that be OLED screen?
Yep.
Yeah, full color. I mean, no one literally has a cell phone built into their display. I mean, obviously, this is the patented and custom like 45 UL frame with the wraparound sticky grips. It just looks beautiful. It's got the joystick. Like, all of this comes together. Super, super nice. And
go watch the video we did with Devin where he walked through. He's naming features that this thing can do that I'm like, I had no idea. I'm like, it does what and this and profiles and test modes and sample.
Yeah, it's got an internal pressure sensor and all sorts of things. This gun has been engineered over and over again. Like, they put a lot of thought into the M3 Plus. So
and
check
then you can
them out,
stick
guys.
your own team logo on the screen too if you want.
All sorts of things. Like I said, it comes with that cord in there. You guys can definitely upgrade, or you guys can customize it to however you want. Check them out on the site, guys. M3 Pluses by Die Paintball. It is LoneWolfPaintball.com.
See ya.